just had to swing by a little soul.
Copy. Yeah, let's try and wrap up within the next 20 minutes if possible.
All right.
And move on to
Fueled
spikes.
up and ready to. Do we have any food anywhere?
Yes, I got ya.
Thank you so much. Y'all can drive the. Oh, thank you. You guys can drive the Susie guy back.
There's some
Love
water.
box.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got plenty food.
Did you sit in it?
What?
I didn't. Is it not showing the fuel in?
Is there any fuel?
It should fuel up.
Honestly, that went way better than I thought.
Yeah. Honestly,
Look at how in sync the sign is. The LTD right here in the corner and the one on the building.
oh, that actually low-key is in sync. They must be working on the same thing or something.
Theo, is there no fuel for you?
You're still on channel 8, by the way.
Apologies.
Indication on the dash, but the fuel, there is fuel in the car.
Yeah, I can't get it to start at all.
Top of the passenger seat and then scoot over to the driver's seat. Alright, you ready to scoot over? Does it turn off when we get out of the car?
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah.
Here. Here's what we'll do. Get in the passenger seat.
You hop in the back?
All right, try going in the driver now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does it have fuel now?
Yeah.
There we go. Whatever it takes, you know? I didn't realize when we get out of our cars they turn off automatic.
Yeah, that's why in order to keep your lights on, you have to jump in the passenger seat first.
Oh, I always just turn my ignition off.
Oh,
It's
shit.
just out of habit.
Oh, our car was silent for a moment. Let's say this shit a hybrid? Got a battery?
Have you driven the new car, I guess Skybond?
Yes.
The fucking, it's an electric one? Oh my goodness. Tell me about, like, the stuff it can do, and I was like, I'm scared one of those gets on the streets. You're saying it could go, like, 60 in reverse, up, like, a straight incline uphill.
That is
in reverse.
absurd. It's not even all-wheel drive. Imagine if it was.
Yeah. Do we get our off-road electric
Oh, we're getting
monster?
Explorers and Cars tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Cool. Did they write SOPs for that yet?
No idea.
Yeah, right.
Can you drive me to my car really quick?
Everyone okay?
You're doing
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, we good.
Giving us a run for our money.
Ah, okay. All right.
Ain't going on betting. So I'll be
All right. Theo, we'll go ahead and continue. Careful. And there's a plane on the right side. We'll we'll wait for that to be off the runway. We've arrived.
Okay, are we doing the pit thing or are we doing something different?
Spikes in a short period of time.
Okay, then I'll just
and then
stay in the
we're
car
done.
until you're ready. We're good. I thought we were
Alright.
pulling up to them because we were done.
Plane's
but we're
off.
good.
And it's going back on. We're going to the right here. We're utilizing this runway for now. Let's roll. Is that what you were referring to when you said it seemed like you were giving Barrick a boost?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna sort of get behind these two and follow in that direction. Reason for that is because when I'm swerving out of the way, when I'm seeing you make contact, you're pretty much almost center along the trunk. Alright, try going for the
Oh,
pit.
okay.
Very nice. Do that again. On.
Oh, hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
First gear and it's so loud. That's why you gotta like do the reverse.
We're on our last person, basically.
All right, we're on our last two.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do the thing.
Swap and he's ditching us.
What
He's
the
just
hell,
playing
Flop?
RuneScape on his phone anyway.
Flop,
I'm not anymore.
Flop, you've depreciated.
What do you mean I depreciate it? What the fuck does that mean?
The mayor told me that the adoption fee has gone from 35 and is going to probably drop to 25. I guess you've appreciated. Does it cost me less?
I've depreciated in value, but I'm. What does that? Maybe. Does
I
that
don't
mean
know.
that I'm like more? I'm less valuable, but
Well, we'll talk about this in
Okay.
the midst of our training.
Of course, this is important.
All right, let's roll, Theo.
Get him, David. Get.
So what's going on? How we doing?
You know, all right. Mostly okay.
Did you guys use my car by chance, or did my car just get taken by local impound?
I don't know where your car was.
It was to the western side of runway 1.
Very nice.
Wasn't me.
Nope. Definitely use that speed you got. Makes avoiding a
Whoa.
pit so much harder.
That's a big plane.
That's a big plane. Holy.
That's a big plane. Oh,
So just a heads up, if you do head off road, because you're gonna have less traction, you're gonna lose a lot of speed. So definitely keep that in mind. But overall, solid. It was so close. It was like a centimeter off. Nice. All right. I think we've had a generally like solid practice. What I want you to do is be the person I'm chasing, and I'll show you how I would deal with somebody trying to counter pit. So, you know, if you see me going to your left, you know, try to essentially block me. But yeah, take off. Just try not to exceed 100 because we're getting a little close. So the thing I'm primarily going to use is my quick acceleration to get to where I need to go. And for context, at no point in time throughout any of this have I made contact with your vehicle. But lots of this will come with time and practice. But generally, how do y'all feel?
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you're an adrenaline junkie, this is it for you. I'll tell you that much. If you're not an adrenaline junkie, you know, probably not a fan favorite of non-adrenaline junkies.
I think I'm just gonna need some practice and like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Seeing it in action, like out there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we were trying to keep it relative, or at least I was trying to keep it relatively tame. I'm not sure how Sky and Barrick were doing it. But when we get out there and we're actually chasing people, I'm telling you, 99% of their actions are going to revolve around trying. When it's time to pit, 99% of their actions are going to revolve around avoiding you pitting them. They know the ins and outs, and they're going to utilize them. So we are going to wait for them to finish up. Let's head over to the western side. I suspect that's where we're going to end.
Matt,
Yeah.
I want you to know something.
What?
I'm currently in the process of looking at vehicles. Right.
Okay.
Doing a little car shopping. I have fallen in love with those SUVs from Volvo.
Oh, which ones? The XC60s or 90s?
The 90s.
Oh.
I don't like the way they look, but those interiors look so nice.
I think the 60s look better than the 90s personally. They're sharper, in my opinion.
I think the newer 60s look better. The 90s are. It's a that's a lot of car. To be fair.
It also depends on year. But
I can't go to a sedan. I can't go that far backwards. I might go to an SUV, but I can't go sedan. It's too low.
Oh, it sounds like you need something right in the middle, like a wagon, like a V60.
Let me look. Let me cook.
No, it literally is the sedan, identical, just a wagon, in all proportions, essentially.
What the fuck is this? This thing is sick.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I would rock the shit out of this.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, I imagine y'all have a similar sentiment when it comes to, like, you know, obviously this is a controlled environment, but if you were out there on the streets and you were clear to pit a vehicle, you'd probably be a bit hesitant because, I mean, I always like to give the example of, you know, when you first got your driving permit, right? You were likely too hesitant to be playing with the radio, adjusting the climate control because you were so focused on making sure you weren't going to crash and you were focused on the road. You weren't going to miss any tiny detail. But the more experience y'all have being out there, the more experience y'all have dealing with people, trying to counter pit, avoid pits in general, it'll become something you don't even think about anymore. You sort of analyze your environment automatically without even realizing. The only thing is you absolutely want to ensure that you are not doing a pit in a highly populated area. Even if you're not seeing much, right? Like, all it takes is a blind corner, accidentally sending a vehicle into a large group of people, and that is no bueno. Not good. Shouldn't happen. But we are human. We do make mistakes. And ultimately, if there's a situation where you as a cadet have an FTO with you and their passenger in your vehicle and you're cleared to pit, right, you can always double check with them prior to initiating it. Like, do you know, ask the FTO, do you think this area is good? But clarify to them and give them your mindset of, like, I think this area would be perfect. What do you think? That way the FTO knows that in your mind right now, you suspect this to be a good area. And if you get the thumbs up from them, do it. Absolutely do it. Any questions?
No, sir.
That's right.
All right. Just like I said, general rule of thumb, the faster you are, the bigger that gap. And when I say the bigger the gap, I genuinely mean sometimes they could be very large. I'm talking at, you know, high-speed pit, 110. I might attempt to swerve into the vehicle with my ram bar here. You never know. Again, trial and error, because you definitely don't know who's in that car or how they're going to react to it. It's better to start off further away from the vehicle than it is directly on the vehicle. Because if their vehicle has a bit of a bubble and you get too close from their perspective, they may see you as turning into the car here at the B pillar. And that's a little awkward, but, you know, what the fuck? Or with these planes? Don't mind me. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, we can sit here and go in circles all day. At the end of the day, you'll primarily learn once you actually apply this out on the streets.
I would assume like overpasses and bridges are like a no-go.
Depends on circumstance.
Miriam Turner overpass?
Relatively safe. There are barriers that are quite high on both sides, and a center median. Traffic allowing, it would be okay. Now, if you said, what would be an example? Okay, I think a prime example would be, do you know the train tracks along along Palomino Freeway? Kind of by the, you know where the Noose building is?
Yes.
Alternatively, if you are in the canals behind Mission Row, and you go to the far northeast, there's a tunnel entrance with train tracks that lead to Palomino Freeway. As you exit that, oh my gosh, the wall is like slightly raised, but somebody could fall off that lifted area. Wouldn't do it there. That is not a good idea. However, you know, if it's got walls on both sides that are secure, you're clear.
So like Upper La Puerta, that would be secure since there's barriers like in the middle and on both sides.
Correct. And frequently on Upper La Puerta, there isn't much traffic. So it's kind of a prime opportunity. Though I will say, you know, sometimes the bubble stuff sort of gets out of your control. There have been situations where people have been pitted over that wall. You know, a bit of a magnet situation, if you will. Again, out of everyone's control. It is what it is. But it's not common for that to happen, but it has. All right. I believe we're going to be moving on to spike-related stuff. Who's going to want to take care of that portion?
Any of us can. But first of all, is there any questions about anything over the last hour or so? This last part isn't going to be very long. Everybody's just going to get 1 or 2 tries hands-on with the spikes. No questions?
Did y'all
Yes,
learn
sir.
a decent amount regarding pitting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Perfect.
Helps
Okay.
me thrown into the deep end.
I'm gonna be real, Crikey. We probably should have had you driving the whole time, as the person,
Yeah,
everyone's chasing, so they can really understand what it's like to be kangaroo kicked.
Yeah, I got one
I
to the jaw.
I told some of the people, but yeah, definitely during this shift especially, we deal with quite a wide variety of people. So pinning some compared to others is whew.
Way different. Way
Understood.
different. All right. Well,
The sun is going down, so hold on. I want to go.
If
check
it's going
something.
down, we need to make this quick.
Yeah, I might just go into the hangar.
and we fucking zoomed.
Man left for cigarettes. Holy shit! You see that?
We'll come back.
Because-
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go put
Well,
those bags on
it's
the
because he
Also-
got in the car first gear.
bed. That's good now.
I've been doing sure he's coming back.
Oh yeah, no,
Maybe
he's
have some
coming
food
back. He's
Oh.
coming back.
Yes, ma'am.
and drink.
He didn't leave for
I
milk or
forgot to get
cigarettes.
some.
Crikey, what the fuck was that I heard on radio? You love milk?
Ah, yes,
What
sir.
was the
I
context to
overheard
that?
Mr. Dugong
We're
talking about giraffe
giraffes.
milk. Yeah.
Did you know
Oh,
that giraffes produce milk?
Thank you.
And I said, if you show up to breakfast with the container of giraffe milk, you can leave.
Duly noted, sir. I will never come to
Yeah.
your house with giraffe milk.
Wait,
I don't think I've ever tried giraffe milk.
is that a thing? Can giraffe give them milk for real?
I think so.
I would like to try the giraffe milk.
I
What if
love
nobody
when
tells you it's
Milk it.
giraffe milk?
But that's the point.
I'm trying to bulk. I mean, could
You
be a
love
good
when
idea.
what? I'm scared.
when people
gonna
go,
move into the
how do
hangar.
you how do you milk a nut? Like an almond, you know?
How does one milk a nut?
How do you milk a nut?
Well, you don't. You just blend it all up in water and then
And strain it.
strain. Yeah.
But I like it. I love almond milk.
Almond milk is good.
Guys are going to the hangar.
You ever have the almond banana milk?
No, that doesn't sound bad though.
Oh, it's like a free smoothie in a container. It's so good.
Ooh.
Who's
I
Oh, God.
I thoroughly enjoy oat milk. It's
Oh.
probably my favorite milk alternative,
I think oat milk's the best milk.
followed by
alternative.
almond. For me.
Yeah. Oat milk is good.
It's okay.
Where you going, Bear?
He's just grabbing pie.
Oh.
Really?
What was that?
Just go to the hangar. The
All right.
Pegasus hangar.
What is this thing to our left? Is it a Patriot?
I have no idea, actually.
I think it was. I don't know how to describe this.
Describe what?
I don't like station wagons.
Well,
they're-
number
but
one,
they're-
nobody calls them station wagons. They're just wagons.
Yeah, but that is a wagon, okay? That's a wagon.
Are you okay? The ones you were looking at, or what years are you looking at?
I'm looking at the newer ones, but I'm also looking at like 2 or 3 years ago as well. So
Oh, 2
my
or 3
thing is-
years are gonna look identical to current ones across
Yeah.
the board in any Volvo model.
I just like the way they look. They have an interesting aesthetic to them. They're different.
Are you still looking at the V60s?
I am actually. So I didn't even know they made the V60. I was looking
so
at the
they're
XC90
actually
because I didn't know.
they're actually not really making them much anymore outside of like very limited things. But essentially, it's just I think they're primarily offered in the cross country variant, which is a little lifted.
That's what I was looking at.
And then outside of that,
I want to try bull milk. What
It-
the hell?
what the... Oh, here, let me go over there.
What about frog milk?
What's everyone's favorite milk alternative?
They lay eggs, so I don't.
Sorry, sir.
Almond milk.
This is a
Uh,
weird conversation.
For me, it's oat milk. Oat milk
for
is
me, it's
probably
milk.
my
100%.
is
Me, it's
probably
bull
my
milk.
favorite milk alternative, followed by almond milk for sure.
I just drink
I
full
don't think I've
cream
tried
milk.
oat milk. That sounds like it'd be good though.
I prefer.
I don't think I've tried oat milk.
What the fuck?
All right, Judas.
Oat milk, not oak.
Oat.
Someone.
Not
Oh,
oak.
I was gonna say that.
okay.
Someone.
Can you imagine it'd be pretty hard to milk a tree.
Well,
No,
actually,
I received oat milk to put in my coffee and almond milk for like cereal or some, something like that.
you definitely use oat milk for cereal. I mean, people
Oat
make
Milk.
people make
cereal.
oat milk and stuff at home.
I
You
think
just-
when people realize how dirty milk is, they quit drinking it. Like all the pus and bacteria.
Oh,
I do not. I do not
Stop,
need
I don't
that.
wanna know.
I
I don't-
I'd rather not stop
Yeah.
drinking milk.
Oh, they pasteurize the milk for that kind of stuff. It's okay.
You know, there's millions of pieces of information I can live without. That's one of them.
Motherfucker, you
You're the one
Wait,
talking about
Listen,
giraffe milk earlier.
Crikey,
No,
where you
I-
from,
I-
bud? Where you from?
Australia, sir.
Uh-huh.
Gold
Where,
Coast.
where everything wants to kill you. Where everything is big. The spiders are big. Everything wants you dead.
Just avoid them, sir. If you don't mess
Don't
with
be
them,
a
they don't mess with
pussy,
you.
man.
Just
Just avoid the fucking
be alright.
giant ass huntsman, yeah.
Huntsman's
grab-
not even that bad.
No, you just
that's
grab
the
a knife.
concerning part.
No, as a
Hunts-
toddler, you get a knife, a big Australian knife, and you learn,
That's
and
not
you
a
learn to
knife.
defend yourself.
You think I'm getting
Is-
within knife distance of a spider?
Just throw the knife at it. If you miss, well,
I mean,
run.
when you're asleep, I'm pretty sure a slimer gets pretty close to you, man.
I saw a
probably.
video the other day. It was probably an Australian who goes, "Yeah, I'm dealing with this problem I have every year where a spider lays fucking eggs or has
Oh,
no thank
hell
you. No thank you.
It's a
Mm-mm."
beautiful
the,
thing.
The snakes
We
that come
call
through
that
the pipes.
we call that home insurance, so that
Yeah.
we can burn the house down and start over.
You say home insurance, I say insurance fraud. I will be setting the house on fire and I
That's
will
what I'm
be
s-
moving with the money I get.
That's the play.
Rhodes is an arson. Noted.
No.
All right.
No, I just listen. I know my limits, and I can for sure tell you, bugs are not my thing. Bugs are not my thing. No, thank you.
If
I saw a
wanted frame
video.
roads-
I saw a video, I'm pretty sure it was Australia too, of a spider on the back of a hatchback in traffic, and then the spider crawled into the fucking panel gap of the hatch.
Oh,
What the hell?
I sort of had something similar to that.
I'm jumping out of the car.
No, you don't know it's there because it crawled through a fucking panel gap. The only reason you're gonna know it's there is because you're gonna open the hatch and it's gonna fucking pop out.
Did this
You know,
happen
once
in
I was-
Australia?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Not fucking
I was
surprised.
driving-
Never
I-
stepping foot on that place.
Yeah,
I was
same.
driving home once, and all of a sudden I saw that the spider crawling on my front windshield. It was hanging on the roof the whole time.
Oh, poor spider. Did you save it?
Poor
That was-
spider,
that-
more like go wiper. Poof.
I mean,
Thank you.
I used to own a tarantula, a Chilean rose hair tarantula.
Jesus.
Yeah, I used to hold it and I used to crawl it.
A
So when it crawls
tarantula.
over you, kind of pinches your skin. It's kind of cool.
I mean, because the hairs like
No, thank
tingle,
you.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
The
thank
tarantulas
you.
are- They're not dangerous at all.
No,
They're
of
harmless.
course not.
Uh,
Yeah, they're harmless.
Let's get everybody to move up to the blue line, or just this like blue section, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, sir. I still really want milk right now. All right, same formation, guys. You got this.
Leave a spot for Frost, boys.
Yes, sir.
Maze vault.
I wish Frost was here. He would have understood me.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. So, very briefly, we're gonna talk about spikes and spike strips, which you all have on you at this time, or at least you hopefully do. So, this is what it's
Yeah.
gonna look like when it's. Sorry.
Oh hell
There's
no.
spiders on the floor.
Hey, you're
Nope.
Australian. Come deal with this.
Nope.
Okay, sure, I do, but he's used to it.
No, ugh.
Is he petting them?
No. No.
Oh hell no.
Crikey,
Oh,
I
hell
will make
no.
sure you don't get hired. Fuck off.
Hell no.
Take that thing to some explosive container and then shoot it.
No. No. Stomp it.
No, because what if it's a wolf spider? You stomp
just
it and now there's
moving
50,000
it.
more. You gotta blow it up or set it on
I know,
fire.
Lucas.
That's the only ways.
It wasn't even that big of a spider.
It doesn't matter.
You guys are a bunch of.
As far as I'm concerned, the smaller, the more deadly.
Okay.
No, I'm scared of mountain spice though. They're really quick.
And the reason it's more deadly is because you can't see it. You lose track of it very easily.
But the smaller spiders can even bite your skin. Skin is too resistant to their
True.
bites. Yeah, the black widow
Yeah.
is just she's not the smallest spider. She's just like a deadly spider.
You want to know the cool thing? Daddy longlegs are the most harmless spiders to us, but the most
Yeah.
dangerous and deadliest to others, insects and spiders.
Yeah, so you see the daddy long legs in your house, you want to keep them there.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
In-house
I
pest control.
I don't want to see Daddy's long legs.
Oh hell no.
Sorry, sir, as you were.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about spikes briefly, as that's pretty much all that we
Explain
can
a
go
daddy
over
long
today.
leg like that again.
Methods to end a pursuit.
I know. What is the spider?
While spikes don't permanently end a pursuit, you know, you just kind of very much immobilize them, and makes it a lot easier to box, and they'll likely just swap to another car, or they'll be out on foot. It's important to know how to use these, because if you're running parallel, you're going to be the primary person that's expected to be setting up for spikes. So, this pretty much can take out the tires of any moving vehicle, as long as they are properly hit. Same rules apply with pits, like, you don't want to spike somebody on a highway, because you're going to put a lot of people in danger, including themselves. Unless they're like some kind of like egregiously violent felon. So, yeah, we're gonna all practice using them. So take them out of the small kit, or take the like band off, so you can actually properly throw them out. and let's just work on that. When you try to throw them, like ease into throwing them, and try to put them down right in front of you. Don't throw them too far. There you go. Try to get used to that.
Nice.
I think you pocketed mine, Crikey. Someone did.
Oh, wait, what? I'll let you do yours first. Unless.
I didn't grab them. Don't stole my stuff.
Sorry. Yeah, let me give you a back.
You have 2 on you?
I do have 2 on me. There you go.
Did everybody get a
Okay, I
chance to
can
go
take
through that, Theo? Did you? Come pick these up then.
Check if
I have,
somebody
I
has
have
2
an
on
extra
them.
one for something for dinner.
Yeah, when you're
I
placing
had-
them, you
I
might
had
grab
one.
someone's.
Yeah, I had one. And
No. Okay, I have an extra one now. Is anybody missing one? You missing one, Theo?
Maybe it was Theo.
Okay, I'm gonna put this extra set I have behind me.
At least we can save money from buying them. Just put them down and then pop some magic. Boom, you got 2 now.
They,
Unlimited capacity.
so they're just laying them to lay them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, these things should never just be on your person. They need to be in the locked storage within the CVPI or whatever vehicle you're operating until the time comes that you need to use them. Simple enough.
Hello.
Very
Yes,
heavy.
Good morning.
and
Hey, firm.
Dustin, thank you for the 28 months,
very-
by the way.
very
I
bad if
appreciate
they
it.
get stolen on you. Okay. Everybody need more practice with that? As far as actually just.
I'm gonna be in the
putting it
car.
down?
Don't mind me.
Go again. Let's go again. Let's make sure everybody's got it.
I'm very packed shot.
Okay, in terms of properly laying these, around corners would probably be best majority of the time, and it's not easy. You really have to predict almost like, blocks ahead of time what the other person or what the driver of the vehicle is going to do. So, kind of cat and mouse game a little bit. Just a couple quick pointers, like I was speaking about the pits and stuff like that, where they're going to anticipate what you're trying to do. If your car is just motionless in the middle of an intersection or something like that, or if they see you standing on the side of the road, they know what you're going to do, and they're going to stop everything that they're doing to make sure that they avoid you. Now, what you can do instead is, if it's nighttime or something like that, and let's say you're up north trying to put these down, turn your lights off, park your car off to the side in like a bush or something. You can stand behind like a telephone pole, something that's real secure, so that they can't properly see you. And then as they come, you can throw them out in the middle of the road. So on and so forth. Same thing as within the city. Stand behind some kind of solid surface. We never want to see anybody like jumping out in the middle of traffic to throw these down or anything along those lines. It's just dumb. You're gonna get yourself killed, and maybe worse. Yeah. It's like running around in the middle of the road and just, it's dumb. Don't do it. It's very simple. It's not too complicated, and you want to try and get. Fortunately, these spike strips that we have, once you throw them down, they're gonna stay there for quite some time. Literally, like, I'm not sure how long before they snap back and roll back up, but it's got to be probably close to a minute, something like that. Longer, maybe they don't even. Yeah, it's honestly a few minutes, possibly more. But I don't know. Does anybody else have any pointers about them? Maybe you guys. Sure.
Can we place more than one if we try to block an intersection?
I wouldn't do it yourself, but if you are on one side of the road and somebody else is on the other side of the road, you guys can both throw them down. Yeah.
The bit thing is officer safety. In that, I will just add that note. If you want to put 2 down, you got to make sure that you're off. Like the people that are pursuing and chasing, you don't want to put 2 down and block the entire road to the units that are behind. Otherwise, you're gonna be spiking other units too. So you got to be safe when you're placing down your spikes.
Gotta drive over them or like 5.
Yeah, that's a. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. A car can literally not be moving and it'll pop the tires.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something else. Don't just like.
Oh my, the spots.
The most like self-explanatory way possible. Don't do this.
Please God, don't do that.
Please, for the love of fucking God, don't do that.
That's so effective.
And also very,
You're right.
very silly.
Are you saying don't do it to the angle
It's
or
effective. Once.
It's underneath the car, like it's literally like. I shouldn't need to explain it more, but just yeah, don't throw it underneath the car. The car's like just standing still there. It's not what they're. It'll be fine.
Oh my crikey, not again!
It's full energy today, huh? Full fucking energy.
I'm back.
Already dead.
I do have to dip soon. Need to go grab stuff for the snowstorm.
I don't have much.
I have one question.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, all of our PD equipment has state ID on it, but the spike strips, if we pick it back up, it disappears.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay.
Not sure
Yeah,
if I
that
should
is.
bug report that, how bug smashes about that. Or if it's a me thing.
That happens with me as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
put
let
an
the,
extra one and put it back there. If that
I'll let the
works.
IT. I'll let the proper people know, and they can let the IT guy know. Otherwise, that's pretty much it.
16676 latest 911 Bay City Bank.
Ideally, like long before.
Hello.
Now you know how it feels.
What? Do you think this is my first rodeo, bitch? This is not my first time.
Wait, no.
It's not my first
I'm
time.
talking about the 10 bozo.
Oh.
Except I didn't get hit by a car, bitch.
Girl, I had wings. My devil wings came out.
Damn. You drank Red Bull?
Tragic. No, bitch. I drank the car in front of me, had their fucking sirens on, bitch, and the car stopped dead where it was and didn't move.
Lucas?
Yes.
I just realized you're giving, like, you drink Red Bull through a straw.
Oh, of course, and with vodka or tequila attached. On duty. Sorry.
I think I have to report you.
Girl, don't be fake. Hey, y'all. Lucas, the only cop on duty, Lavender, is here to save y'all. Listen.
Lucas Lonely Lavender? That's how you should have
Lucas
said
Lonely
it.
Lavender. Listen, I'm responding to robbers. I gotta call you back.
All right.
Bye.
If they call for spikes, then they would know that somebody's gonna put the spikes down. Would they be expecting for us to say where the spikes are in place?
I mean, yeah, but you still need to go through that whole thing of telling them where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because, like Flop was talking about, ideally this is probably only going to take up like one lane of travel, so you need to give the pursuing units an idea of where they need to go to avoid them, to properly get by. Is there any further questions about that, or need any more elaboration? No? Instructors, any of you guys got anything else you want to add to it?
No, not really.
I'll just make note. Spiking is going to take time to learn and understand, and it's not going to be something you're going to do every single day, but you'll have the opportunities, and it's going to take practice. I don't want to kind of go too far into detail. All I will say, though, is for what you will learn today with spiking, in the field, you will definitely need to adapt to the situation. Everybody drives differently. So you have to understand and learn how people drive to learn how to predict where they're going to be going next. There's a lot of, I guess, learning in that front. So what you learn today, take it with a grain of salt. It's definitely going to be good information that you need to know. But just remember, in the field, it's going to be different depending on who you guys are pursuing. So.
Okay. Let's see. No mechanics. Surprise Pikachu face. Let's get the CVPI's toolkitted up and fueled up, and we'll head back to Mission Row. Go down. Once the car's fully suited up, go park it down in the motor pool and meet in the meeting room.
Excuse me.
We'll see how many people can properly get there.
Excuse me. Sir?
Can you drive me to
Yep.
the car? Thank you.
Everybody back on Channel 8.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I believe the local impound came by and swooped my shit.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Attentive.
130 is back on Freak.
I think they want you to just send it.
Copy. Do we have all 4 CVPIs, or what happened to the other 2?
Flop's got locally towed, we suspect, because we don't see it. But the others may be missing as well.
Yeah, Judas drove here solo.
Copy. Yeah, I imagine they just got locally towed. That's fine.
Actually, can you drive?
Alright,
yeah, that's fine.
ahead.
Yeah, whoever the leading tourist is, just take us out up onto Davis and Strawberry, and then past the gas station and back to Mission Row.
It's a CVPI that's leading. Still go ahead.
No, ideally you're one of the tourists up there, whoever can.
Change store to this one. What the heck? Okay, I know where I'm going. Sorry, chat. TLDR, snowstorm.
862, are we gonna
I
get
have
gas?
to pick something up.
Yeah, we should top up the vehicles.
Hey, friend.
So listen, I'm broke. You got
Same.
that gas money?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not that broke.
I just dropped $500,000 on a house, so.
All the headaches.
Word on the street is it's cozy.
Hosey?
Yeah, that's
Our
what
house?
it's cute.
Oh, it's
That's
have you seen
a nice way of saying small.
have you seen the interior?
No.
Okay. Have you ever go to the aquarium and there's like an overlook section to like look at fish in like
Yes.
If your vehicle's done fueling,
You walk in, it's like walking into a coffin, but above. So you enter into the basement from the basement, and you need a staircase to get up. But there's like an overlook looking down into the basement, and I told everyone, I said, "Oh my God, we bought a penguin exhibit because we just overlook everybody that walks through the door." It's
Wait,
tiny.
really?
Yes, it's the layout is shit. It's bad.
Yeah.
As soon as I bought it, I looked at Etta and I said, "Call Mr. Simone. We need to talk." I was mad.
That's so strange.
I don't know. I mean, it just we're gonna make it work. I'm not worried about it. But
I mean, we're
everybody was-
neighbors.
We are neighbors. Yeah. Speaking of which, you talked to Etta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We spoke.
Is she better now? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
She was flipping.
She was hurt. But my whole thing was, I didn't want to spend every last dollar I had for something I knew I wasn't gonna like. The reality is, Polito is temporary for me. I see myself in Mirror Park or somewhere around there, unless unless everything up there makes me happy. Sure, but until then, I don't see that happening.
I mean, that's fair. You did say, Polito wasn't your thing, and honestly, I figured that was the case. I am looking forward to the neighbors, though. The neighbors are a trip.
Our neighbors are assholes and they trash our place every day. Specifically, Reed.
You were surprised?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I walked over and there were more deer heads than I've seen in my
Fuck.
career.
Where the snowstorm's going to delay her? Could very likely be the case.
To the meeting room once you park your cars.
Do 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 do. Come on. Yeah, chat. Unfortunately, I do have to dip. I have to head to a hardware store, which just opened. Pick up a few things and prep for El Stormo. X Snow. Stay safe. I will. It might be sort of a back and forth. I'm gonna dip when I come back, because I don't believe it's gonna snow for a little bit. But I don't want to leave, once it starts. I also want to give my car enough time to cool down, so that when it does snow, It doesn't start melting on my car and then freezing as ice. That's the fucking worst. It makes cleaning the car so fucking difficult. I'm gonna go dip. I'm gonna get... Is Chris live? I can't believe that's at 0. He is? Okay. Oh my god, I can't fucking spell his name right. There we go. All right, chat. I'm calling it. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for all love and support. Thank y'all for the follows, hosts, rates, bits, donations, subs, good subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked for better community to be built around the channel, so thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. If y'all haven't already, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Curvyelephant. Join our Discord, discord.gg/Curvyelephant. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, give me a follow on Twitch. I'd appreciate that as well. I'm going to send you all off to Chris. Go show him some love, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. You may see me on other people's streams sporadically, because I suspect I'm going to jump back